I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation,
under God,
indivisible,
with liberty
and justice
for all.
So beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties, above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee. In thee, in thee, in thee, in thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood. From sea to shining sea.
Last year, history was made in AT&T Stadium as for the first time, the top 10 cowboys and cowgirls in the world were challenged by legends and open qualifiers who created unforgettable moments for the sport of rodeo in RFD-TV's The American. Moments of emotion. Moments of celebration. Champions were crowned in saddle bronc, barrel racing, bareback, tie-down roping, bull riding, steer wrestling, team roping, with one 21-year-old rookie walking away with $1 million bonus, which has inspired a record number of new qualifiers for today's event. Over 150 gold buckle winners are back to take on these challengers, plus a new wrinkle, the fan exemption. What will happen this year? It's time to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, RFD-TV proudly welcomes you to The American, presented by Polaris Ranger.
Well, Mama told me when I was young,
live each day with courage.
Said, sit beside me, my only son.
Take pride in your work.
And listen closely to what I say.
Always finish what you start.
And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. It will.
Know where to draw the line.
Or take your time.
When you make a promise, keep it.
Don't live too fast. Troubles will come.
Do what has to be done.
And they will pass. You'll find a warm arm.
Be tough, but be fair.
And you'll find love. And don't forget that there is a someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? So baby, be a simple man. Oh, won't you do this
The American is an event like there's never been before. There's never been anything like this. I'm doing it for the reckoning. I feel like I can still compete and I can ride, any bull out there. There's gonna be a time coming up here where I'm gonna get on a bull for the first time in 5 years. It'll be fun to put my real cowboy hat back on for an afternoon and not just have to sit and critique other people to get in the mix and go try and beat them. I try and keep bull riding really simple and to the purest form of competition. It's a challenge. It's a challenge that I haven't had in a long time that I'm really looking forward to.
Well, that's what's so exciting about the American is this is the first time. Nobody knows. I know what World Championships can do for you, and it's exciting to see, the opportunities that the American has to offer the sport. But to win the American against the group of cowboys that are going to be there at the venue it's going to be at the stage, that it's going to be set at, it's going to be monumental. For the competitors as well as the fans, I think they're going to be able to see the best rodeo that rodeo has to offer. It's kind of an event of the purest. A winner take all. They pay second, but nobody's going for second. Second's going to be a consolation, for the guy that didn't win it. To have a chance to pull off what they're trying to pull off against the best 10 cowboys in the world, that's made for TV right there.
I knew exactly what I wanted to do in life. I gave up sports. I gave up hanging out with my friends, preparing myself for the future so I can reach the goals that I've set, which are the highest goals, to have done the most and to be the very best roper there will ever be. The American is the biggest stage of rodeo. It's so huge, and that's what I'm in this for, is to perform on the biggest stage in front of the best crowd, to have a chance to win the biggest purse in rodeo history. The highest of goals isn't to win the world. It's not to have the fastest time in the world. It's not to win the most gold buckles. My highest goal is to be the best roper that will ever be, and I can't see a higher goal than that.
The turning point in my rodeo career was when I won Pocatello, the Ram National Finals, and won me a truck, and I thought, I'll never see a poor day again. When I climb in the buck and shoots, that's when I put my game face on, and everything just kind of goes away, and you just kind of have tunnel vision right there. The day I walk into the American at Dallas, I bet the hair on the back of my neck will stand up. I'll be overwhelmed, and it'll be an experience that you'll never forget, I'll guarantee that. I'm pretty confident. I feel like I go ahead and I'll go ahead and win the first American. And then Dallas better hang on to their pants.
We were looking for a horse, and Joe Beaver helped us. That's the best horse I've ever owned. Just the speed he has going across the line. When those gates open, he just fires across there. When I rode him at first, when he went across that line, he put me in the back of the saddle because I'd never been on nothing that strong. And when he stops, his tail just drags the ground when he stops. He gets on all fours and he just punches. What pushes me is just wanting to be first, wanting to be number one. There's been some days I remember going to a rodeo when I had the flu, had a fever of 104. I was 7'5" that night. If you want to be first, you got to learn how to push yourself. You got to have motivation. You got to want to be the best guy out there. The American, it's the biggest rodeo in history, and I'm not lying, I dream about it. Cody always got 6 gold buckles. Tough Cooper's got 2. And I think it's time to hear about Weston Hughes. remember I was coming home from roping. We got a phone call about the American, and I don't think I slept that night. I found out where the first qualifier was going to be, and me and Fred Whitfield were the first ones to sign up for it. For me, it's not all about the money. For a lot of guys, it would be, But for me, just to get to rope against those guys in the same setting, just have a chance to beat them. When I was 15 years old, I actually broke Tuff Cooper's record at the St. Angelo Roping Fiesta. Well, I actually found it out the next day when he walked up and asked who I was, and I told him who I was. He said, "Well, you broke my record." I said, "Really?" And I didn't even know it, Hopefully the underdog can maybe get some more people involved in the American and the sport of rodeo. They may be faster than me, but I think I got a chance. I'm going to give them a run for their money, that's for sure.
When a national press conference was held to announce the richest one-day rodeo in history that would take place at Dallas Cowboys Stadium, the business community stood up and took notice.
On behalf of RFD-TV, the Gotch family, and AT&T Stadium, we're very proud to announce that we will host the largest, richest one-day rodeo in history.
This was a chance for our partners to get in on the ground floor of what was sure to be an annual and monumental event, the American.
It's a beautiful day. Sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day.
First on board was Polaris, #1 in the country with their side-by-sides. Polaris knew that the American would serve as a great platform to increase its ATV brand. The American was just the partner they needed, providing radio and television along with other advertising mediums that would create 25 million impressions of the Polaris Ranger brand. But that's just the beginning. National print media with millions of impressions gave Polaris more than $13 million in value. Another partner that was a perfect fit for the Western lifestyle, Cinch Jeans. Their objective was to increase their market share of their jean brand to an increasing Western lifestyle consumer. As Cinch also shared in the huge media blitz through TV and radio, they received tremendous brand recognition and exposure through the Cinch Cam, along with direct access to the top rodeo stars of the sport as they gave out Cinch jeans during check-in. Other partners that also benefited were Animal Health International. They saw the American as a tremendous opportunity for their brand. With an advertising strategy that included custom videos, PA announcements, national TV commercials, a social media and web platform, fan zone marketing, and a star-studded red carpet event. Partners of the American were included in a $2 million campaign on national television, radio, and print media, resulting in over 500,000 viewers nationwide who tuned in to the 5-hour live broadcast.
RFD-TV's The American, presented by Polaris, has just made the first $1 million cowboy.
The American proved its value over and over again. Our online presence and use of social media to promote the American and our partners resulted in tens of thousands of views on YouTube and a significant increase in followers on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. RFD-TV's extensive live coverage and promotion using television, radio, print, and social media resulted in the American becoming a huge success for both the fans of rodeo and its partners.
Ladies and gentlemen, over 2,500 contestants have attempted to make their way here this weekend.
And no better place to do it in the world than in Texas. God bless America.
I was happy I'd be able to grow up and tell my kids, hey, I competed at the first American.
Man, it was a spectacle.
It was amazing. Right now I'm living a dream one day at a time.
This is an unbelievable, unprecedented event. Oh, this is the greatest day of my life. I want to thank my family, my sponsors, my partner. He did a great job. It's exciting.
I honestly can't believe it went the way it did, but I'm just more than excited.